तेरो ध्यान अति पावन, 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 तेरो ध्यान
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Welcome to today's online meditation. Let's begin the meditation by raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves in Bandhan. As Sri Datta Jayanti is on this Saturday, so today's meditation, let's focus on clearing our void chakra. To cleanse our void, we need to focus on our Swadhisthana Nabhi as well. So we will going to listen a small music extract for each chakra. Then we will going to listen to Shrimataji's talk about Ekadasha Rudra, because void is connected to Ekadasha Rudra, as we all know. And after Shrimataji's talk, we will go into our Sahasrara chakra and listen to Shrimataji's Bhavani Dayani song. And then that will be the end of our today's meditation. So let's begin to focus our attention on Muladhara chakra first. And let's say Shri Ganesha mantra once. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's bring our attention in Swadhisthana chakra. We can put our right hand on center Swadhisthana, and here we will listen to Rag Shri Saraswati in praise of Shri Brahmadeva and Saraswati to cleanse our Swadhisthana chakra.
Now let me go to the second chakra, which is the Swadhisthana chakra. Saraswati, and the song is Saraswati Namostute. This raga Saraswati is a Janya raga of the parent raga called Vachaspati. And Vachaspati means Lord of Speech, who is none other than Saraswati itself. Saraswati is the goddess of learning and knowledge. So let me present you Saraswati Namostute. सरस्वती नमोस्तुते सरस्वती नमोस्तुते शारदे विद्याप्रदे 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 सरस्वती नमोस्तुते करधृत वीणा पुस्तक करधृत वीणा पुस्तक वरमणिमालालङ्कृत करधृत वीणा पुस्तक वरमणिमालालङ्कृत करधृत वीणा पुस्तक वरमणिमालालङ्कृत सारि म पद ब म पद स पद सा रि ध नि ध सा रि म पद ब म पद स पद सा प म रि ध नि ध सा रि म पद ब म पद पद सा नि ध ब म रि ध नि ध रि म पद स रि म रि ध नि ध ब म रि ध नि ध ध नि ध सरस्वती नमोस्तुते शारदे विद्याप्रदे सरस्वती नमोस्तुते नरहरिसुत विधिलालित नवमणियुत कंबुगळे नरहरिसुत विधिलालित नवमणियुत कंबुगळे सुरसेवित पदयुगळे सुरसेवित पदयुगळे सुरसेवित पदयुगळे सुधाकर समदवळे सुरसेवित पदयुगळे सुधाकर समदवळे सरि म पद ब म पद स पद सा नि ध ब म रि ध नि सरि म पद स रि म रि ध नि ध ब म रि ध रि ध ध नि ध सरस्वती नमोस्तुते शारदे विद्याप्रदे सरस्वती नमोस्तुते
Let's bring our right hand on our center Nabhi chakra. Let's hold our hand there and To cleanse our Nabhi chakra, we will listen to Rag Abhogi, which is for Nabhi chakra.
Raga Abhogi. Please put your attention on Raga Abhogi is very much known for his melody. Raga Abhogi. Jai
Now let's give vibration to our void chakra, and to cleanse the void chakra, we will listen to the raga. And raga for Bhavasagara is Rag Malkaus. One of the raga is Malkaus.
From Rag Abogi, we will now take the help of Rag Malcounts. So we sing a Tarana and Rag Malcounts for the void.
Tanu tanana dere, 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 dim tanana tum tanana, dim tanana tum tanana, ni tare dere na bi ni tanu tanana dere, tanu tanana dere. Dim ta-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, tum ta-na-na-na-na-na-na, dim ta-na-na-na-na-na-na, tum ta-na-na-na-na-na, dim ta-na-na-na-na-na-na. माता के गुण गावत, माता के गुण गावत, माता के गुण गावत, सब सहजन धान धरत, माता के गुण गावत, माता के माता के गुण गावत, माता मोरी माता, सब सहजन माता के गुण गावत, यही राग यही ताल, यही राग यही ताल, भवसागर खुला करे तानु तननत दे, तानु तननत दे, तानु तननत दे, दीन तननन धूम तननन, दीन तननन धूम तननन, निधारे निधारे तेरे नादी दीदी तानु तननत दे, तानु तानु तानु।
Let's slowly bring our attention in our Agya Chakra. Where Ekadasha Rudra resides. To cleanse our Agya Chakra and Ekadasha Rudra, we are going to watch Srimataji's small puja talk extract about Shri Ekadasha Rudra.
Day is Ekadashi. Also, in Sahaja Yoga, you know about Ekadasha Rudra, which is here. All those things which are not required anymore. That is Ekadashi here. That's the 11th. But today is a special day where we are going to use the power of Ekadasha to do the parivartan, means the transformation. It is not for destruction but for transformation. It's such a day to be here in New York where we use the destructive powers for the transformation of humanity. So it's a very great day today that we are going to transform people by the manifestation of the Ekadasha. And they are 11 placed over your forehead here, and you know how they work out. So these 10 come out of the destructive powers of the void. Void has got 10 destructive powers also. Out of those 10, the destructive part settles down here. So when a person is on his destruction, say for example a cancer is setting, then you might feel a throb here at the apex of your void, the throb. And it doesn't logically means that if there's a throb, there's a cancer. But if there's a cancer, there will be a throbbing here going on. That means the force of life is trying to push it. But the obstruction there starts accumulating on both the sides. And in the center is the center of the Shuddhi, of the Virat, where Sri Krishna has become the Virat, the great primordial. So this is the 11th part of destruction. He has a power called Samhara Shakti, by which he kills people. So before killing them and finishing them off, in the compassion of your mother, we have to first try to transform them. If they cannot be transformed, then it's all right. Then Ekadasha takes over. So these 11 very great destructive powers will be used by the Kalaki, the one who is going to manifest on a white horse. Before that, today is a very great day, that these powers we are going to use for transformation. Now how can destructive powers be used for transformation? First of all, when people know that there are destructive powers manifesting, they start fearing. They get afraid that we will be destroyed, so we must take to God. That's one of the ways. Secondly, if a person comes to know about any destructive disease like cancer, he wants to find out a method. And there is no method available on a human level. So then he thinks of God and wants to come nearer. The fear brings him closer to God. He depends on God more than on his rationality, than on his ego or something. And he wants to depend on God's powers to cure him or to save him from this destruction. Because he is now on the brink of destruction. As soon as cancer is set in, he knows that there's no end to it and he has to be destroyed. So this is another way people take to transformation, to change their attitudes, to change their value systems. I have known of many husbands or wives who got cancer and their counterparts became very mild, gentle, kindly, romantic. They tried to give all the love, all the protection, all the good things to a person who is going to die now of Ekadashi. So a kind of a transforming temperament starts coming in a man, that he sees that the person with whom he has lived all his life is now going to be no more. So a kind of beautiful feelings towards the person of giving whatever you have beautiful within you starts, and that's how people develop another kind of personality which was never apparent before. So all the harshness and the aggressiveness drops out and all the sweetness starts pouring in. So the compassion in a man is awakened, by which he gets transformed. Many people who lost their relations, kith and kin, become much more gentle, kindlier. Because Ekadasha has expressed its awe. And also another kind of a fear comes into the mind of the people that tomorrow this can happen to me also. So I must do something about it. So at this time, Sahaja Yoga helps them a lot. They come to Sahaja Yoga because such an emergency is created within themselves. And thus they are rushed for their transformation to Sahaja Yoga. But there's another subtler way this destructive force helps us. By destroying all that is negative within us. Because unless and until that negative is destroyed within us, we cannot become people who can enter into the kingdom of God. We have our ego, we have our superego, and both can be represented here. When you have your ego, very much great ego, then you will find a big blob like ego coming out on this side, a very big one here. Or if you have a superego, you can see another big thing jutting out on the plane here. So on both the sides you might get both the things if both the sympathetic are overactive. If you are not a very collective person, also you might get a blob here. So you might get all the things filled up with your ego, superego, and this Virata's center again blown up. In a way that a person develops a face like a monster sometimes. This portion becomes too big, thick, jutting out. There's a character I've seen like that. I think it is Frankenstein or someone. Is it? Yeah, Frankenstein. Yes, that has come from the unconscious, Frankenstein character. It's all this is swollen up, jutting out, and this place like that. That's really the one that happens to human beings when he becomes a devil himself. So this is how the Ekadasha works within us to destroy our negativity within us. In India, so many people fast on this for atonement. On 11th day is very common. You must do Ekadashi. All the Hindus and all these people do Ekadashi. That is the 11th day they don't eat anything at all. But you shouldn't do it after the advent of your mother. Because I am the Ekadasha myself. So why should you do it now when I have come? It was done when I was not here just to call me. So now I am back here. You need not do this anymore, the penance of Ekadasha. But you have to be careful. Now Ekadasha comes, as I told you, from the void. So firstly it comes when you accept someone as your guru. Say, who are false, who are anti-God, anti-Christ. So you develop a kind of a thickness on this side when it is the person whom you are worshipping as a guru or respecting as a guru, who is a guru to you, who is not really. So you develop a superego which shows on this side, this part. Now the other side of it shows when a person says, I am my own guru, I'm practicing my own meditation, I have nothing to do with anybody's guidance, I'm quite alright as I am. Such a person develops the other half. So you have this half developed because of that, and this half developed because of the superego that you get these false and fake gurus. Now what happens sometimes, that when you get involved into this kind of superego behavior, at that time it so happens that you might take over from them and start using it for your ego. That's the worst time for you. At that time, what you do is to act like the devil's yourself. And once you start doing that, your Ekadasha is completely finished. And then I don't think it's easy to get rid of it. It's very difficult. But if it is one-sided, it's much easier. So today is the day which is called as the Ekadasha, which is going to bring the transformation. When you are transformed, so many things are automatically destroyed within you. As you can see very clearly that all your misidentifications drop out. The misidentification that I am an American, that I am a Christian, or I am a Jew, I am this, I am that, all these false misidentifications drop out. And you become a naked human being. First of all, you are a human being, and then a superhuman being without the ego. Without the ego. So your ego is destroyed, your superego is destroyed, your conditionings are destroyed, and all your false ideas about knowledge are destroyed. So what remains and emerges out is the reality. Now see, when a flower becomes a fruit, everything practically drops out of the flower, you can say. Like the calyx is dropped out, then the petals are dropped out, and then the apicalyx is there, that is also dropped out. But what remains is the seed. Actually, if you see, around the seed, all these things develop and the fruit remains. The rest of it drops. In some fruits, some part is used. In some fruits, nothing is used. A very little fruit comes out as fruit and becomes the fruit while the flowers are there. So in us also, whatever becomes spirit remains, the rest drops. And that is what it is when we call it the Ekadasha, which brings forth the transformation. And one has to understand, we have to drop out many things. Some people I've seen, they said, what's wrong? I'm smoking, still my vibrations are wrong. Some say, what's wrong? I'm drinking, still my vibrations are wrong. I'm going to this guru, still my vibrations are there. I'm having the same type of licentious life, still my vibrations are there. Now it goes a very long way. Vibrations are still there. But suddenly they stop and you find you are out of the bounds. You are thrown out completely. But you do not feel how you are thrown out. Gradually find with a tangent you go out. And so one has to be careful about that. So within us lies a force which is centrifugal and a force that is centripetal. So Ekadasha's force is centrifugal by which we are thrown out. Sahaja Yoga doesn't fall onto anybody's feet, doesn't request anyone, it doesn't flatter anyone. If you want to be there, you have to be positively there. And if you don't want to be there, it throws you much faster than what you want. That's the trouble with Sahaja Yoga is. And this is the loophole of the Sahaja Yoga, which I must tell you as a mother, that it's very anxious to throw you out. I'll tell you, when Christine, just now she told me also, got engaged to Michael, half of them were thrown out because they had a conception that you must have a romance before marriage. Without a romance, if you have a marriage, then there should be no marriage. I don't know on what conception it is based. But if you have the romance before the marriage, what's the fun of having the marriage? I mean, it's like if you have to give somebody a present, you hide it, you say keep it to that date, and then give the surprise to the children. In the same way, if you have the romance already done, what's the marriage? What's the celebration for? It's absolutely illogical. There is no romance in such cases. Actually, you have seen that after the romance, the marriage and the divorce. It's always like that. Because you become stale and you find the romance you had before marriage was something, a fantasy that has dropped out, and now after marriage, there is nothing left to enjoy. So you are fed up, and next month you are in the divorce house. But the marriages that take place without the romance, kept all reserved for a particular day, just for that day when you are going to have the real romance and real feeling of oneness. Everything. In India it's a very big thing, you see, the first night of the marriage. And that's why our marriages last. I would say I'm an old woman of 60 years, my husband 63 years, and you can see how romantic he is still. You see, the romance never finishes. Because it starts on an auspicious day, with the sanction of the collectivity, everybody taking interest in that romance, which is such a big thing. To be married, all the people enjoying the marriage and enjoy.
Would you like some fruit butter? Would you like some fruit butter?
No, thank you. That's all. So now, this kind of thing when happens to the people who are Western people, think romance is very important. But I don't think one can learn anything from the marriage system of the Western people, because all their marriage system is absolutely in a dwindling down. There's not
Let's bring our attention in our Sahasrara chakra. Let's put our right hand, rotate it few times, and slowly bring it down on our lap, focusing attention fully on Sahasrara chakra. And let's listen to Bhavani Dayani in praise of Shrimataji.
Dayani
महावाकवाणी महावाकवाणी सुरनरमुनि जनमान सुरनरमुनि जनमानि जनमानि सुरनरमुनि जनमानि महिषासुरमर्दिनी ज्वाला मुखी चण्डी अमरपददानी भवानी दयानी भवानी भवानी
Let's stay in this peaceful state for a few minutes. Let's go down. Raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in Bandhan. We can stay in meditation by listening to Darbari Kannada Rag, which is also for Sahasrara Chakra. But here I will say to all of you good night and Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you.